Yo, welcome to the Wizard of Was podcast. So today we're looking at mental health, obviously, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to have a little bit of an inspirational story, and something that close to my heart is habits and systems. How do I get up and train every day? How do I go to work every day? How do I write? How do I do all the other stuff? There's a lot of characters like that, like myself, and especially me as a young teenager. I love boxing, but unfortunately I was too lively, and that profession slipped my hands. But today I've got a really inspirational guy who is quite quiet, but he does have a great story. And what I really like about him is that he follows his heart with boxing, and boxing can teach us really so much that we can use in our personal life and for our personal strength, overcoming issues, because life is hard. So, enough of me. Let's get right into it and introduce Alfie Donnelly. So, Alf, talk to me. Get into your head when you was about 10, 12 years old. What inspired you to start going boxing, hit the gym?
Well, it was my dad took me from a very young age to training.
Mm.
From about 4 years old, I was in the gym constantly, 5 days a week. I lived in Canning Town. I used to go training in Mottingham.
Oh, okay.
So my dad was on a driving van at the time.
Okay.
So we'd
Yeah.
on our pedal bikes
I
down to
love
the
that.
down to the ferry,
Warm up.
across to the ferry, across over the water on the ferry, and then up to Mottingham, train for an hour and a half,
Mm.
and then cycle back to my. We lived at my nan's house at the time.
Okay.
So I might say my dad was a big part in pushing me to train.
Why did you go to that Mottingham gym? What was that gym? Do you remember?
It's a Muay Thai gym.
Okay.
So I done Muay Thai for say 13 years. I was a
Okay.
black belt in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then I come off my bike, snapped my leg. Couldn't train no more. My meniscus is still snapped at the minute.
Ooh.
So it's like getting kicked in the leg is a bit
Yeah.
iffy. It pops.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You focus on boxing.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And talk to me because you said obviously you was living in Camden Town. Did you live in different areas quite a lot? Talk to me
So
about that.
when I was born, obviously I lived in. Well, my mum and dad lived in Welling. And then we moved to Tenerife.
Right?
They split up. I stayed out there with my old man. My brother come back with my dad. When we come back, I went back to my mum, and then my dad ended up getting full custody of us.
Okay.
So we lived in Canning Town at my
Yeah.
nan's house. And then from there,
Because Canning Town must have been quite interesting.
yeah, yeah, nice. It's good.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of good people come out of there.
Yeah, of
So
course.
but yeah, no, it's interesting, very interesting.
And then where was you
Um,
after that? Do you remember?
from there we moved to Plumstead, no, to Woolwich, sorry,
Okay. In the
Woolwich
manor?
Dockyard, yeah, in the manor. From Woolwich Dockyard, we then went to Plumstead.
Yeah.
From Plumstead to another part of Plumstead, and then from there back to Woolwich, and then yeah, just bounced
So,
about a bit.
so was like, I suppose, from year six,
Yeah,
it must have been a lot of different schools.
yeah. No, I stayed in the same school.
Oh, you still
I stayed
stayed
in
in the
the same
school? Oh,
school.
good,
My dad
good.
just made us get up an hour earlier
Yeah,
to get on
yeah.
our pedal bikes, mate.
Because that it must have sort of like created habits from you
Yeah,
from a young age.
yeah, yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning, my dad
Yeah,
would be up, windows wide open, freezing cold. Get up, get your breakfast, hurry up, get
yeah.
up.
So did he always trained all
Yeah,
through his life?
yeah. My
Yeah,
dad trained all for his life
yeah. So you've obviously picked that up
from him.
from him,
Yeah,
even though it might have been forced.
yeah.
But and look at
It's
what
all
you
for good
do
reasons.
now.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So I do like that. So talk to me when you know like when we're like 13 to 15,
yeah.
you're in boxing, you want to be a boxer now. What sort of characters really influenced you into keeping hold of that dream?
So when I was Thai boxing, it was always my trainer. He was world champion once, so
Okay.
his name's Andy Mayo.
Yeah.
He you already know him.
Yeah.
He was down at the Meridian Centre
Yeah.
for a bit.
Yeah.
But before that, he had Mayo's gym in Moynham.
Yeah.
So it was always him and his son Sam. It was
Okay.
always like, and then obviously my pal and my pal Danny, and his
Yeah.
older brother. There's always like good. His older brother was always good, like a good fighter. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and I was around them all the time.
Yeah, because you was around them kind of people. That's the sort of role models
Yeah, you're
that
looking
were
at.
good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally see that. Right, let's get into what it's like to be a fighter. What's it like to train for a fight, and then talk to us about the emotions you go through. You know, like in that half an hour before you get called out to go into the ring to get it on.
Yeah.
So
So
talk to me.
the training, the camps, they are difficult.
Yeah.
But your trainer knows what to push you to. Like being
What
around
do you think mentally? Like for me, when I'm training for like a marathon or gonna try like a triathlon and that, a lot of my training is like when I'm finding it really, really hard, I'm like, come on, and I'll get there and I'll get that strap or that medal.
Yeah.
So is that a lot with you?
Yeah.
In yourself.
It's in your head. That
night.
push in your head. That's what it boils down to. If you've got that push in your head, I believe you can do anything.
I see. I love that. And I love the fact that you're much younger as well. So
Yeah.
I really, because I feel like, especially my era of people, it's like we lose that through life. You sort of lose that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really like, if we put our mind to something and research and get the right people around us and methods,
you can do anything.
You can do anything you can put your mind to.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Right. So now I want you to tell me how you think boxing has helped you with your personal and professional life, and talk to me how you juggle, obviously being a boxer, having a child, having a missus, having a business, because obviously even for me, I like to inspire people through my fitness and do like Ironman competition, triathlons. It all costs money.
Yeah.
So then I have to work and earn money. Then I've got children and family and friends.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to hear from you.
Okay, so I juggle it. My training comes first. Or no, my little boy comes first. My training comes second. My little boy's happy and he's got clothes on his back and he's fed. That's what comes first. And then from that, I ain't bothered about clothes. I ain't bothered about
Yep.